Today we are going to review Air Canada from Tokyo to Toronto. Before we start, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. Thank you! We are currently at Haneda Airport. I am taking the 6:50 p.m. flight from Tokyo to Toronto Pearson International Airport. The aircraft is the Boeing 777-300. I'm flying economy and I paid extra for more legroom. It cost around 800 Hong Kong dollars, that would be around 140 Canadian dollars or 100 US dollars, and I think it's totally worth it. This plane looks a little bit dated, but I'm not complaining because I got lucky again. There's nobody sitting next to me. Not just one seat, but both seats next to me were empty. However, the only downside was because I was sitting in the first row and the seats in the first rows can't pull up. So I wasn't able to lie down across the seats like the second row or all the other rows behind me. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise because to my horror, this happened during the flight. The person behind me put her feet up. Imagine seeing this while you're on the plane. I almost freaked out. Did this ever happen to anyone? Please comment down below. I know there's nobody sitting in front of them, however, I do find that to be quite disgusting. On a happier note, I do like their safety video. It's quite creative. A view of the moon from the plane. Was the headphone? Let's check out their entertainment system. There's a section that describes in detail what we get to eat on the flight. They do have quite a wide selection of entertainment. They've got Apple TV, Disney Plus, Hulu, Max. They have comedy, drama, suspense, true crimes, etc. The toilet was extremely tiny. Let's check out the food. This is the first meal, which was dinner. I opted for the sauteed chicken, tomato sauce, penne pasta, broccoli with carrots. The other choice is beef with sesame sauce, rice, carrots, and black sesame. We've got the egg salmon noodles, mixed beans and pasta salad, dark chocolate pound cake, and around an hour before we got off the plane, we got breakfast. I chose the scrambled eggs, pork sausage, roasted potato, and broccoli. The other choice was stir-fried udon noodles, pork vegetables with pickled ginger. Overall, the food was okay. Of course, you can't expect a lot from airplane food. It wasn't absolutely delicious, but it wasn't bad. As for the service, I thought it was okay. Some flight attendants could be a little bit on the blunt side, but it's still okay. The pilot did a great job. There were some turbulence, but all is good. We have landed on Toronto Pearson Airport. I like this airport, it's quite pleasant. However, the luggage took over an hour to arrive, which was the longest I think I've ever waited. But they did have a good reason because there was a snowstorm the day before and a lot of people weren't able to get to work today because of all the snow. Fast forward, I'm now at the Toronto Pearson Airport, ready to take the AC001 flight from Toronto to Tokyo. Nothing much has changed since I was here last year. Today I will be boarding from E77. So I had a little bit of time, so I grabbed myself a drink. I got a smoothie. So I went to the park where all the restaurants are. This cost around 8 Canadian dollars. I thought it was kind of expensive. So I walked around the souvenir store. I thought that it was kind of interesting that on the cigar boxes, they now use these really disgusting and scary photos as warnings to not smoke tobacco, but it's really extreme now. I mean, these images are so disgusting. I'm sure the consumers would not want to buy the product afterwards. On my way back, I chose the seat 51C, which is super wide because it's right next to the emergency exit. And there was the cutest baby sitting across from me. So this time they allow the baby bassinet to be placed in front of the seat, which is great because I remember last time a mother requested and she was refused. Maybe it depends on the plane. So we had dinner, a snack, and breakfast. I chose the miso chicken. It was okay. The bread was a little bit tough. The bathroom was surprisingly bigger than the usual bathrooms. So I went to the back to get some snacks. If you're hungry, you can always go back to the pantry to get it. We were also given another snack during the flight. I love Biscoff. And the tuna roll, this was kind of bland. We also had breakfast. By that time, I was totally full. So for breakfast, I chose the pork noodles, which was all right, not bad. Overall, it was a pretty pleasant flight.